Hello, hello, hello. Hey, 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 this is Janet Wright. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Thank you for my greetings already. You guys are awesome. So, I have hellos from Canada, from the United States, from Sweden. Hello, hello. So this is going to be a demo style walkthrough. I have other demo style walkthroughs I've done, but I haven't done many in recent years. A demo style walkthrough is not the most beginner friendly. So if you are beginner, motivated beginners, I think would like this just fine. But this will have much less explaining, I hope. And it's just me healing myself in ways that I need to do right now. And that I have found makes sort of interesting, quirky walkthroughs. So that's what it's going to be. And you can heal yourself as you listen if you want. And so I'm going to get started in a minute. I just need a little more confirmations that everyone can see and hear me okay. So let me know. Unfortunately, I have to wait for that. So while I wait, I'm getting a hello from Chicago, but I'm still not getting a confirmation that anyone can see and hear me, which is unfortunate. Oh, thank God. I got one finally. Let me see. Yep. All right, good. Getting a hello from Chicago. Okay, great. All right, let's get going. So again, forgive me if you're a super newbie and you want a lot of explaining. Check out any of my other videos, just not this one. All right. So this is the first time I'm sitting down and meditating today so far. So I'm just checking out my aura. I'm checking out the top of it. So feel free to do the same for you as you're listening if you want. But I'm checking out the top of my aura. It's like there's just funny stuff there. I don't feel like you can feel if your aura's whole that it's just like really smooth and you can feel the top part of it. But when I sense up there, it's like it goes up and then it's like weird. So maybe some damage, maybe some scarring, maybe some hard objects. So I'm just like feeling a copy out in front of me of the top of my aura, and I got some hard objects. I can feel them like, it's like you're hit like sticks that are sticking up. So one of the lovely people that usually throws stuff at me has been busy. So I'm going to sticky gold wax the whole thing. Just getting the wax, gold light. Okay, no explaining. Sticky gold wax. And I'm going to sticky gold wax all these hard objects. I think some of them go in the back of my aura too, actually. So isn't that nice? All the way down to the lower back, all the way up the front. Any in the face? No, just the head and top of the aura and the back of the aura. Is that all? Okay, and then I'm going to make a mini-me, so I make sure I lift it all out at once. So mini version of my aura, and I'm going to lift out the wax and the spears all at once. Angels, here you go. And I'm going to do that again. Sticky gold wax the top of my aura and the back of my aura, the outer surface. Get any straggler spears that I missed. Lift out the wax and the spears. Angels, here you go. So I think I got them all now. So I'm going to just use gold light and repair, because when you remove the spears, you get holes. So then you got to finish repair. So I'm repairing with gold light the top and the back of my aura. So I'm just letting it heal and waiting and seeing like how it feels now up there. I still feel weirdness, so something else is going on still. It's like above the top of my aura, there's just stuff stuck in there still, but this is more like it's not spears, it's like wedges of energy, you know, like flat wedges. So I'm going to sticky gold wax above the top of my aura and lift all that. That's from a different kind of generous soul that's been throwing stuff at me this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and say hi to both of them. Hello, Karma. Hello, talk to your angels. Hello, Karma's real. Talk to your angels. I've said hi to them so many times that, I mean, they know like that this is really extremely bad karma for them, and they know what I'm talking about when I say talk to your angels. So they like go and do it. They just get so caught up in whatever baggage they have that makes them punish me that they need reminders. So now as I'm feeling the top of my aura in the back, it's like there's definite scarring. I definitely feel like a crust from all that drama. So I'm just using gold light to melt the crust. Scarring is what I normally call it. Aura scarring. I just used my intuition to see if there were any beings right in this area where the scarring is, because it's not healing as fast as I would want it to. So sometimes there are a couple beings just being annoying and getting in the way. I think there are a couple, maybe like, I don't know, 8 of them. So it's just an intuitive. So angels, can you recycle any beings that are like right around here, around my outside of my aura, messing with me? So the top of my aura is a little more normal, not great, but better. I feel like it's, you know, got that surface to it, nice round surface that it should have, but it is still weird up there. Like my whole 7th layer is just too hard. So gold light, unblocking my top of my 7th layer. Seventh chakra, just giving that a little bit of a healing. Checking for damage intuitively, or any of my chakras damaged. 7th, 7. Yeah, my 7th is a little damaged. Physical 7th, not astral. Yeah, only physical 7th chakra. Physical 6th, physical 5th. 4 is fine, 3 is fine, 2 physical 2nd and physical 1st are damaged. So I have a bunch of damage to my physical body chakras. Just like cracks here and there and little, yeah, cracks basically. So I'm going to repair all my physical body chakras all at once. My astral body chakras are not damaged. So I'm just going to focus on the physical ones right now. So making a composite copy looks like an open cylinder representing all my physical body chakras, major chakras, 7 major chakras. So I can repair the damage. I'm going to do sticky gold wax around them, around this composite copy. Angels, here you go. Taking off the wax and the junk. Angels, here you go. More repair. Like I feel this in my gut. Part of that's just because I just had a big breakfast. But I can feel the chakras, particularly my lower chakras, being healed. I must have gotten a big love note to my 2nd chakra this morning. Still repairing my physical body 7 chakras. Ah, I think I got it. I'm just checking each one now. 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 is a little weird, but it's not damaged. 3, 2, 1. 1 is also weird, but not damaged. Meaning stuff stuck to it. So I'm going to do sticky gold wax for all my physical body chakras, major chakras, 7 physical chakras. Sticky gold wax, especially back of 4th, back of 1st. And then split the wax. Give the wax to the angels. Angels, here you go. Yeah, better. All right, so now I'm just going to chill out for a second, have some of my tea before it cools off too much. So I haven't done too much grounding. Earlier today I did like a tricolor soak. I feel pretty grounded, so that's why I wanted to deal with all that drama first in the top of my space. But now I'll look more at my grounding because obviously I should. So go ahead, look at your own grounding. My grounding is wide but weird. Like if I make a copy out in front of me, I'm looking, it's just, the back is just odd. Like, I don't feel just a strong downward flow like I do in some parts of the front. Like the middle and the back just get like really weird. The energy detours around and stuff, which it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to go straight down and that's it. So I'm just gonna melt some energy blocks in my grounding. Just lump them together, maybe blow them up. So I'm just bunching together a lot of energy blocks in the back and middle of my grounding, like a big energy block meatball, and blowing it up. Bam, bam. So I'm getting more of like a rainfall feeling, you know, going down the middle and the back of my grounding now, but I'm still suspicious. Like the back sides is still giving me a weirdly weird vibe. Visually, it's like white, so that's obviously wrong. Maybe a couple beings, like 3 of them. Angels, can you recycle these beings in the back of my grounding? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this is like how I would normally, you know, first meditation sort of thing, but I wouldn't be talking out loud, obviously, if I wasn't live streaming. But that's why I'm sitting here, because I normally sit here when I work my energy, because I can see out the front windows. It's nice. So I'm combing through the back of my grounding, still weird. I'm going to reset the color of my grounding, maybe red, see how that flows, and then orange, see how that flows, and then yellow grounding, see how that flows. I think orange was the best one, so I'm going to go back to an orange grounding. Just at this moment, that's what works best for me. So then now that I reset the color, I'm just looking to see color-wise what the heck is going on in the back of my aura. There's still a couple beings. Any being tunnels? No, just random beings. Maybe I'll do gold net, like collapsing gold net all around my whole space. Why not? So a mini me, including my grounding, big box of collapsing gold nets, all the way down to the core of the earth, and then just collapse the gold nets in to catch all the invasive beings and whatever's not me, and give it to the angels. Angels, here you go. I do it again. Collapsing gold nets through the mini-me. And angels, here you go. Give all that junk to my angels. Yeah, I'm almost feeling more human now, which is nice. I mean, I didn't feel terrible before, but it was a little dramatic. Part of that is, you know, waking up and knowing you have a live stream in X number of minutes. A little triggering, but you know, obviously I had a lot going on too that was affecting my mood. My creative rings, I'm going to check those out because with all that chakra damage, I probably have creative ring damage, or I might. But creative rings are part of the astral body, and I didn't have a lot of astral body damage, so we'll see. Yeah, no creative ring damage. Just, I have like a partial detour. So like 80% is going through, but then the other 20% of energy that I'm trying to send through my creative rings is having a detour because of some energy blocks. So I'm just combing through my creative rings. I'm gonna just do sticky gold wax on the top of my 7th chakra and all the way through my creative rings. Sticky gold wax, just a big block of gold wax to get rid of everything that shouldn't be there, including energy cords going into my creative rings, energy blocks, invasive beings, people's energy, blah, blah, blah. All right, and then all the wax and the junk, move it to the side, angels, here you go. One more time, sticky gold wax, including top of 7th chakra, and move it to the side, angels, here you go. Yeah, so now I'm getting 100% flow through my creative rings, so that's nice. I feel weirdness in my tummy area, like lower chakras, front of lower chakras maybe. Gonna pour myself some more tea. All right, so what the heck is up with the front? So obviously it can be front of aura, drama. Front of chakras should already be fixed. So front of aura drama, it can also be CV Meridian drama. I'm going to deal with front of aura first. I've been combing through the front of my aura. It's pretty compressed, so 7654. I'm measuring the width of the front of my aura layer. 7654, 3, 2, 1 are really tight, and you know, compressed, so that is no good. 7654, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, even on the top and the bottom, it's the same way. So I'm gonna just unblock second and first layers at the very bottom and the very top. Very top, second and first layers, and just unblocking. Second layer, I can feel it just like expanded, but first layer is still really tight. Oh, there we go. All right, so now second and first layers beneath my feet are weird. Like gummy swirliness, so beings, most likely. Angels, can you recycle any beings that are beneath my feet in my aura? The bottom of my second layer beneath my feet is halfway decent now. I feel like it's orange and flowy. The first layer beneath my feet, right beneath my feet, is still screwed up. It looks like white popcorn. It's not a being though. I don't know what the heck that is. Somebody's energy. Yeah, it's like a couple energy blocks of mine, but then somebody's courting them and sending their fear and freak out energy there, so that's why it's all turned white. So I'm just gonna melt the energy blocks. Yeah, so the bottom of my first layer is nice and red and expanded and flowing now. No monkey business going on. Okay. So I'm just checking out my legs, first and second layers of my aura around my legs. I'm not using copies up in front of me at the moment, but usually I like to do that a lot, but I'm not doing that right now. Checking out first and second layers in front of my tummy. I'm going to sticky gold wax right in place here without the copy, first and second layers. Lift out the junk, and just here you go. Sticky gold wax again, first and second layers of my aura in front of my gut. Lift that out, and just here you go. So second layer is a little better now. First layer's a little better, but it is odd. I'm gonna look. First and second layers right in front of my gut. I'm using a copy. There's some hard energy objects that I've missed, like silver spiky things. So I'm going to sticky gold wax and make sure it sticks to the silver spikes. They're kind of in. They got in a little bit in my body space, physical body. So first and second layers and also physical body, these silvery spikes. Contributed by some kind soul. Here you go, angels. When did I get these? Did I have them last night before I went to bed? Yes. Did I have them yesterday afternoon? No. So sometime yesterday I got them. Okay, sticky gold wax. Get all the gold spikes. Angels, here you go. Wow, wow, wow. So just gold light in that area. Yeah, I feel like it's becoming more normal there, right in front of my belly. Oh, just checking out my shoulders, my arms. Second and first layers especially. Like above my shoulders. I'm using a copy above my shoulders. Oh yeah, like white hardness. I'm just gonna burn that up with gold fire. Ah, that was nice. Deep breath. So first and second layers behind my neck and shoulders is weird. Feels weird. So I'm looking visibly, like third layer I can see the yellow and it's flowy and it's nice. Second layer, it's like this black hard stuff. Is that a being? No. So it's a gift from some kind soul. Like a big lump of mud and guck around my shoulders and my neck, like a nice scarf, a pain scarf someone gave me. So I'm just gonna ease that out, give it to my angels. Angels, here you go. So that's from one of the people I've already said hello to. That's from this morning when I sent out that email about this walkthrough. I got a little pushback from some people. Not just some people a little threatened by my email. Second layer, still weird. Behind my shoulders and my neck. Second and first layer. It's like white, stretchy, white. Looks like a device. Did I have that yesterday morning? Yes, I did. I just didn't notice it. Okay. Did I have it 2 days ago? Yes. 3 days ago? Yes. 4 days ago? No. So I've had it for a few days. Just like a white device in my first, second layers around my shoulders and neck. So I guess I'll sticky gold wax it. It's from a genetic family member. Lifting it out, and just here you go. You don't have to know who it's from, obviously, but that's half the fun. I'm using a copy of the back of my neck and shoulders just to. There. All right. So I feel like more of my energy's coming in now without that. I'm present in all my chakras. It takes a lot to, knock me out these days. I mean, I'll be in all my chakras and I'll just not feel super, super great. So I'm still in all my chakras. But I can feel more of me coming in. The back here is still a little weird though. Behind my neck and shoulders. It's like a waviness. So that could be a being. How many beings? Just one. Angels who recycle that being. Yeah. That's beginning to feel much nicer. So, unmatched global pain, I'll do a little of that just because, it's nice not to have beings in the way, and unmatched global pain helps with that. So I'm going to just dump out a bunch of energy blocks that I have that are similar to everyone on the planet. Just clearing my energy blocks, not everyone else's. Dump them all out, all my energy blocks that are similar to everybody else. Angels, can you check my pile? And I'm going to blow it up. Alright, one more time. Dumping out all my energy blocks that are similar to most people on the planet. Angels, can you check my pile? Blowing it up. One more time. All my energy blocks that I'm ready to get rid of right now. Letting go. Getting rid of that are similar to most people on the planet. Angels, check my pile, please. Blowing it up. Yeah, that is making some beings leave my space, which is nice. I'll take it. So I got good flow through of my creative rings. My 7th and 7th both are pretty nice. Could use work. Physical chakras still are kind of like, I feel like they're real tensed up from that little beat down I got earlier today. So I'm just combing through a copy of all my 7 chakras of my physical body. Trying to figure out like where does the stress just kind of get more extreme so I can undo a lot of it in a short amount of time. I'm checking out my spine, the energy flow up and down my spine. Lower back, There's some like sort of energy blocks in my lower back of my spine, lower back area of my spine. So I'm just focusing on that area, a copy out in front of me. Lots of gold light. So again, unblocking my spine, lower back area, because that's where I'm feeling the blocks the most. I don't feel them physically, I just, you know, kind of intuit. Yeah, that's all right. So again, I'm still looking for like any sort of concentrated area of stress on my physical body, just so I can get everything to relax again. So let's see. My legs. I'm gonna do my ankles a little bit, like unblock them and heal them and relax them. I had like I slept wrong or something on one of my ankles yesterday morning. So maybe there's just some tension in that area that could help if I clear it right now. So both ankles, I'm just kind of imagining both of them and hoping to unblock them with gold light. And then the feet chakra, my feet chakra in the arch of each foot. Just hoping to... They're not damaged, but they are like half blocked. Were they half blocked last night? No. This is like that tension from getting whacked so much this morning. So more gold light in my left foot chakra. It just seems to not spin properly. There we go. My knees seem a little weird, leaky. Like the energy comes up to the knee from, you know, from the base of my foot, and then it just kind of, it doesn't go through the knee properly into the thigh. Like half of it does, and the other half of it just goes everywhere. So there must be some weird blocks in my knee, I suppose. So I'm just imagining a copy of each one knee at a time and just unblocking with gold light. I feel like 80% of it goes through now, goes through each knee. Checking out my upper thigh. I feel like that's a little too blocked. Yeah, so it's like when I unblock my upper thigh more, than that like pull forward unblock the rest of my knee flow. So now I'm good on the knees, good on the thighs, good with that red earth energy flowing into my first chakra. Good enough. I'm just double checking. I think it's okay because I didn't feel that type of overwhelmed, but I'm going to double check my creative rings, the flaps on my creative rings, see if they're flush with the, you know, the surface of the creative ring. So a copy of my top creative ring out in front of me, it is a little bumpy, a little like the flaps are a teeny bit open. So sticky gold wax, angels, here you go. I'm unblocking my top creative ring flap, so it's not forget what term I used for that again, clumpy. Lift out the junk, angels, here you go. There we go. Oh. I feel that even in my sinuses. Yeah, I feel like that top creative ring flap, top creative ring, the flaps are very smooth now and closed. So I'm just checking the flaps of everything beneath it, like the other creative rings, those flaps are fine now. Both seventh chakras, astral and physical. That actually, you know, there are a bunch of clumpy flaps. Maybe it's because of, again, just that, you know, getting a lot of the energy drama from this morning. So I'll just do Sticky Gold Wax specifically to get rid of the clumpiness around the flaps of both astral and physical chakras. So I'll do Sticky Gold Wax separately, but kind of at the same time. So astral and physical, 7 and 7. Sticky Gold Wax, have it stick to Sticky Gold Wax the flaps, especially underside of 7th chakra. But all the major chakra flaps, Sticky Gold Wax them. Get rid of all the clumpiness, the stuff stuck in there. It's keeping the flaps open. All right, I'm going to move the wax to the side with the junk. Angels, here you go. One more time, Sticky Gold Wax all the flaps of astral and physical. Move those to the side. The wax and the junk. Angels, here you go. Wax and the junk. Angels, here you go. Yeah, that helped. So checking all the openings now, see if they're nice and smooth and the flaps are fully shut. 7, yes. 7, yes. 6, yes. 5th. 5th is a little clumpy in the back of both. 5th, communication, the triggering email. Most people were not triggered by my email. It's just 2 specific people that always freak out at me. Almost better. Almost better. Back of 5th chakra, both of them. There we go. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. So 5th and 5th are nice. 4th and 4th. Nice. 3 and 3. Nice. 2 and 2. Checking the flaps. They're bumpy. 1 and 1. Yeah. Back of 2 and 1 are clumpy still. Gold wax. Gold wax. Remove the wax in the junk. Angels, here you go. More wax. Remove the wax in the junk. Here you go. All right. Now I feel like I'm sort of coming together on deeper levels. So I'm just, you know, checking things out, chilling out, relaxing. Front of all my chakras seems a little tense. So I'm not using a copy right now. I'm just directly combing through. Stebs, I could do stebs. Stubborn triggered energy blocks. Make piles out in front of me, any stubborn triggered energy blocks. And then melt away cords going into those stubborn triggered energy blocks. And then blow them up. More stebs. Especially the stebs I'm avoiding or trying to avoid, but all my stebs. Stubborn triggered energy blocks. Melt away cords going into them with gold light. And then blow them all up. One more time, stebs, stubborn triggered energy blocks, all my stebs, and especially ones I'm trying to avoid. And angels, can you check them all? And then gold light, gold fire, melt all the cords going into them. And then blow them up. So I'm sensing myself on my spiritual path. I feel like I'm moving forward pretty fast now. I feel like as I move forward, there's a little bit of like, wow, what's going on? So I don't know what that freak out is about. I think there's some energy like in front of me on my path that is like white, and it's like fear. I think it's from a person. So it's work related for me. So I'm just gonna melt away. It's like I'm just making it into piles. I think it's from a couple people just dumping their fears on my path. Like, oh, this is what I'm freaked out about. Make it all better. You know, so whatever. I'm just imagining it like piles, red earth energy, bringing it up, and then I'll just burn it with gold fire. Little bundles of energy. Other people's fear on my path. Screw that. Yeah, so now I feel like as I'm moving forward, I'm like, yeah, baby, let's do this. Woohoo! Yeah, I can do it. Yes, I can. So I don't feel like I'm flying into a forest of fear. There's a little bit of confusion that I'm flying into, which I think is not me either. So I'm just imagining that like piles, that's from a couple different people. So I just blew up the piles of energy from other people that was ahead of me on my path. More confused. There's a lot of confusion on my path ahead of me. All right. Yeah, so I feel like now it's my sense as I am going forward on my spiritual path, I feel like there's more of a sense of tranquility and confidence as I'm moving forward because I'm not moving into people's shit. That always helps. All right, CV Meridian, I think needs a little love. The meridian that starts in the crotch, goes up the midline of the front, ends in the tip of the tongue. It is not happy. So I'm just imagining a copy of my CV Meridian out in front of me. It's just got a lot of scars and it's like sort of indented in the front. From, was it indented in the front and scarred yesterday? No. Yeah, it's from this morning. So I'm just using gold light to melt away that scarring, and this should be red and flowy, like the outer part of the tube, not black and scarred. So I'm just using gold light, and I can definitely feel it around my tummy area. Yeah, there we go. So I feel like it's red and flowy all the way up. I feel like the base of it, you know, that CV1, the point right in the crotch is like, it's half blocked. So that weakens the whole thing because it affects how much energy can go in. So I'm just unblocking the base of my CV Meridian, imagining it like a tube and just unblocking the tube with gold light. Yeah. So I even feel like that in my shoulders. My shoulders are kind of adjusting. That might have helped all the chakra work I did if I had done the CV Meridian stuff earlier. That might have been the ticket for comforting myself. But oh well, didn't think about it. Checking GV Meridian too. It's a little blocked in the bottom of GV Meridian, which is also in the crotch, and then it goes up the back and hooks around the head. So the base of my GV meridian, I'm just imagining it like a tube, and I'm unblocking the tube opening. There we go. So now it's fully unblocked, and I'm just using gold light to make sure that there's no scarring. Here and there, there's like patches of black hardness. It should be all red and flowy, the outer part of the tube. So I'm finding little patches here and there of black hardness, scarring. So I'm just using gold light. So you want the whole thing to be red and flowy. Because the scarring, any hardness is a weakness, and so it'll make it more likely to be damaged. Oh, there's a little scarring where it loops around my head and ends in the roof of the mouth. There's a little scarring on the sides of my GV meridian. This could have happened just as like a side effect of getting whacked really hard this morning. It could have just blown out the GV meridian a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm just feeling, the energy flow down my arms, shoulders, legs. Redoing my gold buffer zones. I've probably done that a couple times subconsciously, but I didn't say it out loud. So I'm redoing my gold buffer zones for sure. This time for sure. And I'm just double checking those two people that were throwing so much at me, and they're both like far away minding their own business right now. So that's good. Indie grounding. I didn't do indie grounding. I have a couple people trying to make their grounding linked up to mine. So go check your angels, go talk to your angels, go have your own grounding. It'll make you have a better day. Go check your body, go take a deep breath. So I'm just using like gold sandstorm around the edges of my grounding so that I have an independent grounding. Go away, go check your own grounding, go have a good day, go take a deep breath. Go ask your angels for help. Your angels can help you much better than I can. There we go, finally. All right, so I feel like that's a good place to stop. I feel fairly put together. If I did want to do more in this live stream, like meditation of mine, I would probably check out like my elbows and my wrists more, but I feel pretty put together, and I don't want this to be too long. So you guys are awesome. I think I will take a break and do another one, some other type of walkthrough. Again, probably not very interactive, but you're welcome to be a part of it live. It'll probably start in like 15 minutes or so, give or take, as you know. But thanks for all the comments. I'll check them later more than now, just because I don't want to keep make this too long. But feel free to. Someone says, "How did the damage get through the gold aura buffer zones?" Well, they're not magic. I mean, if someone whacks hard enough, they're gonna be destroyed. So yeah. Would it have been worse if it was not there? Yes, for sure. The damage would have been worse. Someone says, if you have chakra damage, I'm concerned for the rest of us who are not master healers. Joke, you are human. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, too, being a big healer, you trigger more people. So I'm dealing with, maybe, let's just say a lot more punishment than the average person. So yeah. But yeah, chakra repair is important for everybody. All right, cool. You guys are totally awesome. Hopefully this will be a nice walkthrough for everyone in the future. Okay, take care, and I'll do another live stream in like 15, 20-ish minutes. We'll see. Okay, bye. Oh, and if you want to be on my news email list and learn about this kind of stuff ahead of time, email me and ask to be on my news email list, Janet at janetwrightreadings.com.